What's up, VGD7555 here with my first impressions of Call of Duty Ghosts. I wasn't initially going to get Call of Duty Ghosts for PlayStation 3. I was going to wait for Xbox One. I have my copy already. I just don't have the system yet. However, I got the itch, so I went out and rented it on Thursday. Got about 8 hours in, and so far my impressions are it's good. I like it. It's hard for me. So far, I'm having a hard time with it. There's a lot of maps that are very, very big and have very, very long lines of sight. They're very wide open. And for a SMG run and gun kind of guy like I am, it's difficult. I'm trying to, I have to adapt. Free for all is free for all, and they have a new game mode called Cranked. Both very fast-paced games, very SMG friendly for people like me, front run and gun, get in your face kind of people like me. So I've been playing those a lot. I've also been playing a lot of Domination with the clan, and I'm having a hard time with Domination, especially with the long lines of sight and having to use ARs all the time. I was never much of an AR player. I'm usually an SMG player. Like I said, an up in your face run and gun kind of guy. So I have to adapt, and it's hard. It's almost like learning the game again. And at the same time, I've also gotten, a lot of people, almost everybody's had a head start on me. So it's a lot harder for me, who's just picked up the game and is just learning the maps, playing against people who've been playing it for a week and a half, and are already starting to learn the maps and the hiding spots and this, that, and the other. The guns, I've only pretty much used 4 guns. Here you can see I'm using what I call the PP. It was the PP90M1 in Modern Warfare 3. It's called the Bison in this game. It's an SMG. It's the only SMG I have unlocked. I like it. It's very, very similar in almost every way to the PP90M1 from Modern Warfare 3, except for some reason they changed the iron sights. And the iron sights are actually terrible in this version, as opposed to, especially when you get the Modern Warfare 3 version. The iron sights were just absolutely perfect in Modern Warfare 3, and for some reason they added a piece or something, and it also raised it up a little bit, so it's clunky looking. It's difficult to use. If somebody drop shots, you're not even gonna see them, and I just don't really like the iron sights. However, I am getting used to them, so you see I'm using it without an optic here. I'd rather have the rapid fire anyway on this gun, because it already shoots pretty fast. So put the rapid fire on and get a lot quicker kills, especially in free-for-all and, like I said, Cranked. The other 3 guns I've used all ARs. The Honey Badger, which comes with a silencer, which a lot of people are going to call you a noob if you use it, but I figure why, if you're giving me an attachment, a free attachment, I'm going to use it. That's an advantage to me, so I use it. I use it with the foregrip and the optic, the red dot reflex, because now I have 3 attachments for the price of 2. That's a pretty good gun. It's probably my favorite AR. The MSBS, which a lot of people are referring to the multi-shot bullshit, because it is quite bullshit. It is a one-burst machine, even from great distances. It's almost hard not to get a one burst with it. You have to pretty much be like swinging and swaying all over the place to not get a one burst kill with it. So that gun's a lot of fun to use. I'm not super precise with it, so it's not really my best weapon, but I do enjoy using it, because a lot of people rage when you kill them with it. The other gun I use, the SC2010, and that gun's just meh. It's nothing special to me. I don't really like it too much. I'm trying to use it. A lot of people tell me I should use it. I don't really like it. I'd much rather use the Honey Badger with the extra attachment or MSBS, because it's BS. Let's face it. The kill streaks are okay. I pretty much only use assault. I don't use the support streaks or whatever the other one's called, but it gives you the perks. I'm glad they brought that back in general, and I know they definitely took most of the lethal stuff out of the support streaks, which is good. I like the SATCOMs better than the UAVs for a lot of reasons, but the most basic is because it puts it on the ground. It makes it easier for you to take it down, as opposed to having to carry a rocket launcher around and shoot it out of the sky. The only other kill streaks I've used, the dog, which I believe is OP, or actually the dog can be OP or it can be stupid. Either is getting you a ton of kills with very little resistance from the people it's killing, or it's letting you get knifed in the back. And I'm sure it's happened to me quite a few times. I thought the dog was supposed to prevent that, and it just doesn't. And the only other one I've used, which you can see somebody using at the top of my screen right now, there, the Trinity missile or Trinity rocket or whatever it's called. It's absolutely terrible. It's basically a Hellstorm missile, but breaks into 3 missiles. You get to shoot 3 individual missiles, and I don't think I've ever got more than 1 kill with it. You have to pretty much hit them dead on to kill them with it, though. I've noticed, like, you can't just get it near like you used to with the Predator missile in Modern Warfare 3, where you could kind of get it close and it would kill them. Like, that doesn't really seem to happen with this missile. The sound for the most part sounds great. The shots, the shooting, inside, outside, you can definitely tell whether you're inside or outside just by listening. However, the footsteps in this game are kind of ridiculous. You can hear them. They sound like they're right behind you, and you turn around, there's nobody there, and you start looking for them, and you can still hear them, and you can't figure out where you're hearing them from. Some people are saying it's really easy to sound whore. I believe it's making it actually a lot more difficult to sound whore. Because I can hear you and I can't find you, and I start looking for you, and now I still can't find you. A lot of people are using dead silence. I'm actually using dead silence in most of my classes, but I don't think you really need to. I guess if you have surround sound, maybe. Maybe it sounds different on surround sound, but for me, who's not on surround sound using a headset, but I am using a headset, it sounds like everybody is right on top of me at all times, like right behind me. Like I'm going to turn around and they're going to be there, and they never are. So I almost wish they had a perk that made everybody else dead silent, so I wouldn't have to hear it, so I wouldn't be just chasing around basically ghosts. Hey, what do you know? I tied it all together there at the end. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and thanks for watching.